Hello, everyone. Thanks for being around with us from day one, two, three, four, five till now. Welcome to day six of Daily Python Test. And today's challenge is going to be on type check. They said we should create a function that takes in two parameters and it should return true if the both parameters are integers or return false otherwise. So I can already think of three ways around doing this. So let us just try them one after the other. I hope this isn't too long. So let's go. First one, we're going to let's first create our function. Let's say then let's use A for the first parameter and B for the second parameter. For the first method, we're going to use try except. So we just do try. Now try except is used in Python. It's a technique in Python to check for errors. So if there's an error, instead of your program to break, let it return something else for you. So you know what's going wrong, or you tell the user what they're doing wrong. Then we'll say try return int A and int B. Now what this does is int class here, when you it takes in this parameter, one parameter, and it tries to convert whatever is in that parameter into an integer, and then it returns true or it return false, just like that. So if this does not work, that's when you write except. So if in any case, for whatever reason, this does not play through, it doesn't work, then you can tell you what to do otherwise. So we just say return false. Oh, sorry, this will return true. So let's put this here and we tell it to return true if that works. Yeah, exactly. Then this is the first method. Let's just test it to see that it works. Print only int, and we pass in 1 and let's pass in 3. Let's run it. Sure works. Let's pass in a string C. Sure works. Then now let's use another method. This isn't my ideal method. There's a shorter method, and wow, oh, why is this? Let me reduce this to I think this should be better. So let's do this again. Our first, let's pass in two parameters again, and then let's try this other one. In Python has a class called isInstance. So we can use isInstance to check if a parameter that we passed in here is an integer or a string or a boolean value, etc. So let's say isInstance and it will return true for us. IsInstance class will check if it rhymes with what you're saying. It should check for and return true. So in this our case, we pass in our first parameter A. IsInstance takes in two parameters. So the first one is going to be what you're checking, and then the next one is what you're checking for. So this could either be int for integer, star like str for string, bool for boolean value, and so on. So in our case, we're checking for integer. So let's also do the same thing for our second parameter. So yeah, now this should work normally. Exactly. So return us false, and then let's try 3 here, and then let's run it, and it returns us true. Then we have one more. So the last way, and I think this is probably the best way, is instead of using isInstance class, we can use the type class. So type, and then we check our first variable, our first parameter, and we check if it's an int. So when you use type class, it's just like that. It's just like this int class here. But type now returns whatever the type of that value you're checking for. In our case, this parameter, whatever it is, it return the type. Like now, this is going to return integer. Then we have a type here. Let's do this again. Let's say and type b equal to integer. Yeah, this should work for us. Sure enough, I think this was the best method so far because it showed us that we solved the challenge correctly. Stay on for harder challenge. It gets better as the day progresses. So, and again, I really appreciate you guys. Plus, remember, I do private one-on-one virtual Python classes so that I can break down every single principle for you. Whether you're a total beginner, you don't know nothing in Python, I could teach you everything you need to know to become a proper Python developer. Or if you're just an intermediate trying to get to know more, better ways to write cleaner code and so on, I could teach you too. Or if you're just trying to progress from maybe you're used to another programming language and you want to know the Python side of things, how we do it, hit me up. Call me on WhatsApp, call me a regular call. My phone numbers are in my bio. Call me, text me, send me an email, whatever, and I'll be only too happy to respond to you. So thanks again. See you tomorrow.